Hey guys, it's Eazcraft again. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, and so we're finally going to get to it. Today, right now, I'm going to show you guys how to make a server. So you guys know I'm on a Mac, the newest version, MacBook Pro. Yep, pretty sweet. I highly suggest going to this website right here, the wiki for Craft Bucket. To get to it, all you have to do is type in how to make a bucket server. Click on this first link right here. It's got great help. So I'm on a Mac. So if you're on a Windows, you can check this out right here. Follow this. If you're on a Linux, I don't know. Sorry. You can do this. I'm on a Mac, so we're going to do this. First step, we need to install Java. I already have it. You can just go to this link right here and do that. And next, we need to get the files that actually run the server. So first thing we need to do is create a new folder. I already did one right here. Just call it Bucket Server. I already have my own server, so this is just an example for me. But yeah, download the file. To get the file, basically just click on this link right back up here at the top, Craft Bucket, recommended build. I'm running Google Chrome, by the way, so that's why my downloads are right here. And it'll come up right here. So here it is. We have the actual file. Move the file from the downloads into the Craft Bucket folder we created. I guess they want us to call it Craft Bucket. So Craft, sorry about the misinformation, guys. Craft Bucket. Move the file for the, yeah, okay. Rename the file. So we need to rename that file we just made. Rename this to Craft Bucket. Submit, so it's Craft Bucket.jar. But for this case, guys, I already have my server running doing all this, so I don't want it to interfere. So in this case, I'm just going to go, again, example. But for you guys, don't put example, or else it will not work. Yeah, so we have that. What we're going to do